All right, welcome to another episode of Put Me in Tears, the series where our takes may or may not
Put you in tears.
Put me in tears. That's me and Jake.
and we are in episode 10. Can you believe that? Can you believe that, Jake? Can you believe that, Jakey? we made it to episode 10.
Excited, huh?
Yeah, I mean, 10 is a lot. I was just telling Jake off camera right now that 10 episodes is a very cool milestone to hit. So we've been consistently doing it, and I'm very proud of us for what we're able to do. So shout outs to you, shout outs to Dorian, shout outs to Raven for helping us out do this podcast. So episode 10, we have a lot in store, especially since this is my birthday episode. Yeah.
Oh. How old are you turning? You want to tell me?
Man. We are turning 27, boys. Downhill.
No, 30. That's where it changes.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. It's not really that crazy yet until I hit like 29. Maybe that's when I'll start like being like, oh my goodness. But I feel like right now, what I'm doing with my life, I feel very fulfilled. At least I don't feel like I'm not doing something that I wanted to not do, you know? Especially since we're doing this podcast already. We're like, it just makes me happy that on my 27th birthday, I'm able to say I have a podcast, and I'm able to have 100,000 followers on like TikTok. So it's pretty cool, right?
It's very cool. Very proud of you.
Yeah, man. So I mean, this is like kind of like the first birthday where I'm kind of just not really mad about like wasting the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've ever had that feeling in birthdays where, you know, especially when you get older, you're just like, what am I doing?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, all the time.
but
That's why I don't really like to do things on my birthday.
why?
It's just depressing. Just getting older.
Man. You're not a birthday guy.
Let's be realistic. You're getting older. It's not.
It's cool. I like the birthday aspect of just not getting older, but just the fact that a lot of people do show out their love for you on your birthday. So that's why I kind of like it as well. A lot of people show their true colors though on your birthday.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying, like, the people that really care about you, they would really go out of their way to let you know like you're important on your birthday. You know?
You mean just send a text?
Not even send it. I don't know. Even send a text. Sending a text, like, I really appreciate sending a text now, because I don't even get that a lot anymore as much as I used to when we were younger. I remember when you were younger, I just remember that was like a thing just to send like happy birthdays to people.
People drift away. You drift away from people when you get older.
Yeah. So it's my birthday, and we have a lot in store for this episode. We are going to talk about the most important things for a party. Like, we're talking about the little things, you know, like the little things that make a party great, like what's very important.
I'm not an expert on this, so my list is very basic. I don't really, to be honest, I'm not too crazy about this list.
But it's a birthday themed episode, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with it, especially since, you know, it's my birthday, so I want this episode to mean something to me. But like we were talking about before, you're just not a birthday guy, huh?
I didn't do them a lot. I never really did them for personal reasons.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm doing a party, I don't want it to be about me. I'm not all about the blow the candles out and the happy birthday song. And it's just I'm not really into that stuff.
You're really not at that you're really not at that stance of, oh, today's my day, I don't give a shit if I like talk about myself. I used to be like that too, where I didn't really like talking about myself on my birthdays, but then you kind of realize, like, dude, it's my day. I don't want anybody to fuck it up. I want to have a good day. It's my day, you know?
We're gonna disagree on that. That's not how I feel. I just don't feel like that.
As I've grown up, I'm starting to be more appreciative of my birthdays and just give myself a lot more credit for what I was able to do that certain year. And I feel like a lot of people should be doing that on their birthdays, you know? But I understand the standpoint of some people why they don't like birthdays a lot.
It's just another day.
Yeah. you're
This is
those
the
people.
wrong.
It's that guy.
This is the wrong person to do this subject on. I'm
Dude,
being
that-
negative about it. You're being positive, but that's what makes this
that's what makes
interesting.
us take.
This is like
So you're the Debbie Downer. You're the Debbie Downer of birthdays, and you need that sometimes. You need to know the perspective on why people sometimes don't like birthdays, because I feel like majority of people love birthdays, right?
sure, yeah,
Right? I feel like
I
that's
guess.
the general consensus, right? Like people just love birthdays like that.
sure. I think so. Yeah.
I'm asking you like you're the consensus.
It's just another day.
One thing I wanted to talk to you about though, which is kind of funny. I wanted to tell you something if you know it. You tell
What?
me if you know it. What's up, brother?
What are you doing?
What's up, brother?
I don't know what you're doing.
Special players.
What?
Special teams, special players, special plays.
I don't know.
Nah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's a streamer. It's a
Who?
streamer. He's popping off right now. His name's Sketch. He's a Madden.
Sketch.
Yeah, he's a Madden streamer right now. Everybody
a what?
Madden streamer.
Oh,
I don't know if you know who he is.
I don't really watch. I watch YouTubers, but I don't really watch like streamers.
He's popping now. That's what he says. What's up, brother?
Oh,
You can see it. It's on a lot of like TikToks for basketball teams and NBA
Oh.
teams and stuff.
Bubbly got you.
Yeah, it's gonna pick it up.
Hopefully,
But,
Bubbly, will you sponsor us?
But he's been like saying that shit. What's up, brother?
Sketch.
Yeah, his name's Sketch.
Sketch. If you see this video, give us a thumbs up. Give us a shout out.
You're killing it right now, Sketch. I'm telling you. When I see Sketch though, it's kind of like crazy because whenever I see people that, because supposedly Dorian was telling me that this guy has been blowing up. I mean, he's been at it. Dorian's been telling me this guy's been at it for a long time, and he's just like country, like nationwide right now. Everybody's talking about him. Even soccer players around the world are like doing like the "What's up, brother?" Like, so, like he's there. Whenever I see that, I tend to get jealous. I tend to get jealous a lot because, of course, like, you know, we want to blow up.
But you don't. Oh, okay, yeah, blowing up, I guess. But you don't like the stream though.
What?
I wish we would. I wish we could stream, but you don't like to play games.
I don't like to play games, and I've done it. And I've told you like numerous times how much like
Why don't we stream? Why don't we stream on your TikTok?
that's like a beast.
If I had enough followers, or if I start doing my own thing, I'm gonna stream every once in a while just for fun.
It's a beast, man. I don't know, dude. It's tiring. It's more so tiring than anything else.
It's funny though. When we used to play Smash, very funny.
I'll tell you this. It's you're gonna think that it's cool to do for like a couple hours, but then once you realize you got to continuously keep on doing it, and then put on the facade that you're like excited about every little thing that's going on in this game or whatever you're doing. I don't know. That's what took the fun out of it for me, to where I just kept on feeling like, okay, I constantly have to freaking entertain.
Well, my attitude is just do it just for the hell of it, and if it doesn't work, if people don't watch, whatever, I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
Because I play games, but you don't play games, so I get it. That's why it's more of a chore to you. But for me, I would just.
I mean, even when I was playing Smash,
we should play Smash one day.
yeah,
Because you don't play anything else.
no.
We could play Smash, me, you, and Dorian.
I
And whoever
I
else.
have no problems playing games, but
Why don't we stream on your TikTok one day? Just for the hell of it.
no, because
People probably won't like it. It'd be funny.
No, people are gonna like it, but we have to connect it to a desktop.
Oh,
We have
Well,
to do it
then
at
we'll
my
do it-
house. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have to
we'll
do
do
it
it
at
at
my
your
house. Yeah. You guys want to see it stream some video games? Man, maybe there's something in the works. So stay tuned for that. Dorian's 30 now, dude. I completely forgot.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
30 now. This is dirty 30, dude. He said he's in his
This
prime.
is it. That's it. 30. That's the
Not
last.
it, bro.
That's the last decade.
It's not it, man. No, we should be. Man, this is like too depressing. Okay, I'm telling you, this is the prime. This is the prime of our time.
This is the depressing episode. We're gonna be depressed. He thought we were gonna be
You-
positive today.
you
We're
gonna be depressed.
we're gonna be.
I'm chilling. 27 is a 27 is an amazing age. Stop trying to freak
Pop
me
it
out
off on
about
TikTok.
30.
You got good shit going on.
Yeah, we have good shit going on.
I like that.
We have good shit going on. So I feel like that's another thing that you should look at too once you get to your birthday, that you're able to.
You gonna drink that thing, or you're just gonna hold it up?
What?
The bubbly you're going?
No, I'm gonna drink
Why
it.
being
But
weird?
I'm not. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk, man. And I'm gonna fucking
Why
throw
aren't
out
we
the
drink?
bubbly.
Why aren't we drinking on your birthday? I just realized that.
Oh, we should have drank. Wait,
Do
you
we
got
have
something?
alcohol? I have. Chance brought home Seagrams of whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
We should do a little. We'll put in. Let's just do a little shot for your birthday, or something. I don't know.
What you want to do right now?
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay. All right, let's get it. All right, so we got our drinks right now. Cheers up. Cheers up for our birthday. We're probably gonna take a couple more.
Your birthday, not. You said our birthday.
Yeah, our birthday. You eat, I eat. Okay, so remember my cheers. I'm not above you. I'm not below you. I'm right here with you. Cheers. Happy birthday.
Cheers. I like that one video we did. Everyone thought we were alcoholics.
What? Best
We were talking
alcohol?
about like our best alcohol drink.
Oh, those videos went off. Those videos went off. Shit. There's a lot of alcoholics in this world, man.
Alcohol's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, but
That would be for me the hardest thing to quit.
what?
Choosing our top 3 addictions. Alcohol to quit, that would be smoking's easy. Other stuff's easy, but the alcohol, that's a tough one. For me, personally. Vaping's right there though. Vaping's that one was kind of hard for me too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm glad I stopped, but that was a tough one.
I feel like I had an easier time. I feel like I have an easier time stopping like something I don't need to do. What's the recent one? I stopped drinking energy drinks. It's been like 7 days. It's
You
been a
haven't
week.
drink? Oh, you kept the streak going.
Yeah.
Wow. Really? How do you feel?
You know, honestly, I feel way better.
Yeah.
I feel better in a sense of I'm waking up better. I don't know why. I'm waking up better with more energy than I did when I started drinking it.
These help, huh? These bubblies?
Dude, I've been like just kind of loading up. Remember when I told you like I just been loading up on these?
This helps. People say like sparkling water is good for like you're trying. I mean, we're drinking right now for your birthday. But if you're craving alcohol, like a beer or alcohol, or if you're craving energy drink or just soda, these really help.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think I just like the flavor and the sparkling of energy drinks.
Yeah.
So I think like since it's like semi whatever, I'm okay with it, and it just keeps me going. Because I remember, like I tell you, like in the morning, I already feel like I'm awake. Man, why are we giving these fools free promo? What are you doing? It's my
I like
birthday.
bubbly. I want to give them free promo.
It's for my birthday.
I
For my
want to give them
birthday.
free promo.
For my birthday, bubbly. If you ever see this, we should do something, please. Send me lemon lime.
He's saying, please get on your knees.
Send me lemon lime.
Get on your knees.
Please. I'm not gonna be bubbly. We're doing this for the sponsors. We're doing this for the sponsors. We're moving around now to be different for podcasts.
I'll shave my head off for 1,000 subscribers.
No, you're supposed to shave your head off for 1 million
No, I'll
followers.
do it for 1,000.
Come on, man. You gotta up your
No,
your worth.
we need things soon. We need subscribers soon.
Who knows? We're about to hit 100. We're about to hit 100 subscribers on here too.
Thank you guys.
I know.
I told a lot of my friends.
We do. I'm very proud of where it's at right now. I know that it may not seem like a lot, but like
I wish there were comments on the videos.
we're just all like
Because there's like no comments. I want comments.
we're almost at 1,000.
I want feedback on these videos. Oh, too boring. Oh, this topic suck. Oh, settings, whatever. Please comment.
Yeah, we should be doing.
We'll get on our knees for comments.
Hold on, let me get this real quick. I need to know what time we're on. There we go. All right. So I think since we're talking about birthdays and stuff, I think that's a good segue into, well, we just talked about bubbly, but since we're talking about birthdays today, that's a good segment into ranking with Thomas and Jake. And like I said again, we're talking about the most important things that make a party. And we're going to rank what makes a party important. So I'm curious to hear from my colleague right here. What do you think, for your honorable mention, can make a party?
A birthday party or a party?
They can go hand in hand, right?
Oh, I have one thing on here. If it was a birthday or versus a regular.
Well, party. Just party in general.
Oh shit.
Just party. What's your honorable mention? What's something? What do you think?
Well, if we were doing birthday parties, I was gonna say a birthday cake, but for parties, there's no. I mean, what, you don't like birthday cakes?
No, I don't like birthday cake.
Are you serious?
Some cakes, I don't know. Do you eat the whole cake? Because I never eat the whole cake. I only eat like one slice and that's it. So I was never like a huge birthday guy.
I've never really gotten a cake.
Yeah, cake for me is a waste of money. I'm not even going front with you, but
I like cake.
You're just gonna say cake?
I was for a birthday party. I was gonna say cake, but for a regular party, I can for sure. I'd rather put something else in there. Let's just say food.
Food is very important.
That's for honorable. That's too high, huh? Or that's too.
No, it's too low.
Food should be up there.
Well, not a lot of people eat at parties.
Wait,
as
when you
much
mean
as they
low,
think.
like you mean like not,
like the most important thing you need at a
do
party?
you think it's too low? Food. Go to a party. I've been to a lot of parties where there's no food.
There's no food, right? Yeah. I feel like that's like good placement for that though. I feel like it is important, but then at the same time, if you didn't have food at a party,
But sometimes, like if someone gets like a food truck or like a crazy thing, then it's like
you really appreciate that when people bring in like a taco truck or something, or taco people to make you tacos and stuff. That's
like
cool.
half the reason why a lot of people will go sometimes. Oh, there's gonna be a food truck, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm gonna go.
But that's so funny. I just realized you really can have a party without serving food.
Yeah, when I used to do a lot of parties, I didn't.
Never throw food.
I had like chips and shit sometimes, or pizzas.
I feel like chips are like the
Maybe,
automatic.
yeah. Honestly, yeah. Probably most of them did have food.
I mean, but it's not important in a sense. You get what I'm saying? Because you could have a really good party without food. That I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
No matter what, like I think if you really like cared about that shit, then I feel like you're tripping, because I don't feel like you go to parties just to eat.
Maybe bubbly.
We're just going with the bubbly shit. Let's see what I think. That's a good honorable mention. I like that. I don't know if it's too high or I don't know if it's too low, but I just realized right now, like, you kind of really don't need food. I said honorable mention is the time you throw it. That's a very important aspect.
You could throw a party anytime.
No,
Absolutely.
you can't. At 6
Absolutely.
a.m. you throwing a party?
No one's throwing a party at 6
That's what I'm
a.m.
saying. What do you think is like the
You can do a party at fucking 11, 12 o'clock to like midnight, 1 a.m. You can do that. I've done parties at the most rent. Unfortunately, we didn't really hang out when I was younger. I used to throw all sorts of parties. I would throw anywhere from like 11 a.m. to like one would start at like I threw one like that was like at 12:31.
What do you think is like the perfect time though? Because there's some parties that can
It depends what kind of party it is. For me, it was always. I mean, people would always show up late, so I would say like, okay, it starts at 9, 10, and then people would show up. For some reason,
I feel like late night parties like that start at 9.
Those were the best ones.
You feel like that's the best time?
Late night parties? Oh yeah, because
I feel
everyone's
like 6 is a good one. 6 p.m. is a good start.
for the parties I threw. Well, it's because people's work schedules too. That's why. So I mean, yeah, if you have to work the next day, it's hard. But if you're people get off at 7, 8 o'clock, they want to go home, get ready. Like when people like basically the times when people want to go out to a bar or whatever, I would throw it like around 10 or 11.
I'm trying to. I mean, usually the best parties are at night, right?
Yeah.
But I've been into parties where they start at 11 or like 12 and they go into like 12 a.m.
But sometimes people get tired.
Yeah. I feel like when you're younger, like maybe like 20s, I feel like when you're at your 20s, I feel like all day stuff is like pretty fun. But then once you're like at our age and stuff, now it's just like 9 to like 12 is like the good.
You gotta prepare yourself.
Yeah. Well, you like that? Time? You think time's
It's all
important?
right. I mean,
Do you think time? You really think time's not important?
bro, just I don't know. Not really. No,
Okay.
that's
sure.
a bad one. All right. Well, for my number 3, I went with what did I go with? What did I do? I think I went with alcohol. That's kind of that's low, huh?
No.
That's kind of low. I'm surprised I didn't put it higher.
I don't know because it depends. It depends on people too, bro. It literally depends on people because I'm just like,
Because a lot of people don't drink.
really? Let's do it right now. Alcohol, it really is important. I'm sorry.
I should have put it at 2, but yeah, I'll put it at 3.
Maybe we're just gonna come off as alcoholics right now. If we fucking say that alcohol is important to a party, it's not really important to a party, to be honest with you.
More.
Do you think so?
Huh?
Do you think so?
That's good.
It's important for a party? Like really
For
important?
sure. At least the ones I used to do. I should have put that at 2, to be honest.
That's such a.
I would probably switch it up and put that at 2.
It's such a really like debatable question though because
What?
I've never been to a party that never had alcohol. Well,
I've been to
kids
parties.
Well, kids
Well, that's
parties.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Because we're talking about parties in general.
No, but even at kids parties, adults always bring the alcohol for the adults.
Some don't do that. It's rare though.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely real here. The parties that I've been to that don't have alcohol, they're kind of not lit. They're never.
I agree,
They're
yeah.
never lit, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been one where there's never alcohol? I don't know.
No, I agree.
It kind of sucks to say because I'm not telling y'all that you need to have alcohol at a party, but I feel like it's just embedded within our culture to have alcohol at a party. But I don't think it's the most important thing, though. I really don't.
That could have been number 2, but I'll leave it at 3.
It could be high, but I wouldn't be mad if someone put it at like number 3, like Jake. And then I put it at number 3 too.
Oh, alcohol.
Yeah, I
Oh,
put
okay.
alcohol at number 3 too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to that. Because I'm trying to think right now whether or not it is okay to say that alcohol is important. You think
It is.
Do you think there's actually like parties though where there isn't alcohol involved?
Yeah.
Do you think they have a good time? I don't know. I really don't.
Maybe. There's a lot of people that don't drink.
Yeah. I mean, we're not disrespecting anyone. This is all honestly all in your opinion. If you don't drink, then that's completely
No,
fine.
let's keep it real. Parties that don't usually have alcohol usually aren't the best. They do.
They are.
Let's just keep it real.
It's sad to say because
Let's keep it real.
we keep it real.
This podcast, yeah. Let's just.
No, man, Jay got the trank in him. What's the Kurt Cobain
You're a
song?
lightweight, bro.
What's the Kurt Cobain song that you always sing?
Which one? I don't sing no Nirvana song, dude.
No, the Kurt Cobain.
Who?
The Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain?
Kurt Cobain, the rapper.
Oh, I don't even know, dude.
Got this drink in my cup.
Oh, that's Dorian's song. See, I don't even know who you're talking about. I don't keep up with a lot of shit going on.
Like Kurt Cobain.
They said Kurt Cobain from Nirvana. I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm white? Because I'm white?
I like how I say a rapper name and you automatically go to a rocker.
Do you know who Kurt Cobain
Yeah,
is?
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Who is
I
that?
said Kurt Cobain.
Oh, they said that. Well, you should enunciate your words better. I thought you said Kurt Cobain. But where did he get that name from?
What?
Is that his real name?
Yeah, that's the rapper name.
Damn, that's like Kurt Cobain. That's crazy.
So you should say it. I wanted you to say it. That's funny.
What?
I got this drink in my cup.
Nah, I'm not doing this now. This is weird. It has to be
You
natural.
make me seem like I'm crazy because you do all these funny things and then when I tell you to do it, you don't want to do
That's
it.
Dorian's song.
You say it sometimes.
Yeah,
though.
with him, but I don't fucking say it. I didn't even know who. I didn't know who that was.
Oh my god. Okay, well. Yeah, so that's our number 3. Alcohol. It looks like we're in the same sentiment of like it's really important. All right, what's your number 2?
Number 2,
What's number 0?
I put people.
Oh man. Oh dude. I don't
that
know. I don't know if that should be number 1 or number 2.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, what's your reasoning for number 2?
You could throw a party by yourself.
No. Well,
Yeah, you can.
that wouldn't be a party then. I mean, what's the definition of a party?
Just saying, man, you can throw a party. You can throw a party by yourself, man. I've done it.
But people is definitely one of the main things that make a party.
Yeah, but in
important.
all seriousness, though,
there for you.
but don't touch my drink. I think, yeah, it could be a little higher because it depends on. It's not really the amount of people. It could be like 10 people. It could be like 100 people. It depends. Sometimes it's important what kind of people are there, though.
Yes, I tremendously agree.
Because some parties are lame because certain people are there.
Right?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, dude! You can have all the alcohol in the world, and you can have a nice ass house, but then like if people just aren't rocking with that shit, it's you could make a bad party out of that shit.
I've
man.
had some parties. I've had and I've been to some parties where people are just like,
Just not into it.
and I try to be like, you know, like that's just who they are. But sometimes it's like, dude, just why are you here?
Yeah, I don't understand that about some people.
But they
that
have to be there maybe because they're driving home someone or whatever. So I don't know. It could throw off the vibe though.
I don't know. I get really like weirded out when there are people that come to parties and don't have a good time. Like, I'm sorry, like maybe
I could see that bothering you a lot.
I don't know. It's so weird though.
You
Like,
try to just ignore it. If it's a lot of people, I understand. But if it's like one or few people,
like one or like a couple, like, but one or a couple that you don't even notice because like majority of them are having a good time, then yeah, like I don't care about them. But like if there's a lot of people that just are not feeling it, that could literally ruin a party.
right?
It's that's why it's so important to kind of know like the people to invite to, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. Inviting the right people.
Inviting the right
Yeah.
people, that's very important
Yeah.
too. So I agree with you on that one. I'm gonna go off, but I'm gonna wait till I say people. But for number 2, I'm gonna go with music. Music is important.
Music or like atmosphere, maybe. I guess that's a different thing.
No,
but,
atmosphere is different.
yeah.
Atmosphere
Music,
is like what,
you're right.
decorations and stuff.
Atmosphere is it can be anything, so that wouldn't count.
No. Music is definitely like up there.
You know, it's
That
a good
should be
one?
top 2. What?
Location. I thought that was a good one. I didn't put that on.
We
my
didn't
list.
put location. That's a good one
That's
too.
pretty important.
No. Location's not one. You can make a party out of anywhere. You can
Yeah.
make a party out of
Yeah.
everywhere. That's not that
That's
great.
why-
That's not that bad.
That's why I didn't make it on the list.
No, yeah, you're right. But yeah, I chose music because because I only listen to R&B. We have different music tastes, so I don't really get it. But I listen to R&B and hip hop, and I feel like that's always getting the party going, right?
Yeah, but it depends. Sometimes we've been to certain bars and clubs where they're playing certain music, and it is hip hop or it's R&B,
Yeah,
and we're like, okay,
yeah. So yeah, that adds to our point. That's my point of like music is such an important integral part of a good time. At least it's not alcohol. At least it's not alcohol. Music doesn't poison you. So if you just have a good playlist going, or even if you are able to give people an opportunity to play their own music,
That's
I feel
cool,
like,
yeah.
I feel like it's always going to be a good time. You know? Did you put music on?
I put music as number one. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's a good segue to number 1.
And I'd say, if I had to choose, like hip hop's probably the best for like a party. I would say.
Wait, you never like rock? You never
No,
thought about
it depends
you
what the
thought
crowd
never-
for the crowds that we hang out with, or even the crowds I used to hang out with. It was always usually that's what gets people like. Yeah, that's not my favorite genre. I like
Yeah.
hip hop, but it's not my favorite. But in terms for parties and stuff, it's great. I mean, I played some weird music here and there though at certain parties.
You could. I feel like there's a certain time that you could start playing whatever, and people are just gonna fucking eat that shit up.
One time I threw a. It was for my friend's birthday. It was for Vicky's birthday. If Vicky watches this, shout out to Vicky. She had a birthday party here, and her birthday's near Halloween, so we had like a Halloween theme. And Chris, shout out to Chris, he had his old. The cops came, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was one of the last ones I threw here, and he had his DJ equipment, and it was like hip hop, blah blah. And then I was like, I'm gonna fuck things up, and I went behind the thing, and I played like some weird like rock. I don't know what it was, like some alternative song, and everyone was like, "Whoa, what the?" It threw off the whole it threw off the whole thing, and that's why music's so important because people are like, "Whoa, what the?" You know, at least from the parties I've been to, I thought that was really fucking funny though. But
You just threw off the
I
vibe
threw it,
of a
and I was
party.
like, "Yeah," and everyone was so upset, and I was like, I'm kidding," and then I put on like Future or something after that.
See,
I put Future on, and then literally it was like one. I can't give an example, but like everyone's like this, and then I just fucked everything up. And then right when I put the Future back on, everyone just went back to normal. It was so funny.
I can't find. I find it kind of. I kind of find it sad though that it kind of has to be hip hop to be the one to kind of like start everything off.
Because that's
sometimes I really do want to change it up though.
yeah, but that's just that's the easy. That's like the safe pick. That's what everyone kind of likes hip hop, so it's like it's okay to play that. But people are like expecting that to hear. If someone really likes rock and roll or something, then yeah. But then the people that don't like rock and roll are maybe like, whoa, what is this? This is weird. Might throw them off. Or if you play like R&B or something, I don't know. People are gonna be like, what is this? I thought we were
Some rock songs are I could jam out to that shit. Like we jam out a lot after the club when we go get to Paramore. When we listen to Paramore,
yeah.
you know, like Paramore, this guy I hate her, bro.
No, dude.
Paramore is cool, dude.
They the way they treated they did some like shit, and we can edit this out. But they screwed over Raven and her friends. They canceled a show. They didn't apologize. It wasn't cool. Then they apologized weeks later. They flew all the way out, people all over the country to go to San Francisco, and then it was just the way it was just
Paramore.
the fans. They treat the fans like, oh, we
Paramore's lit, man.
I do not like it when people,
Dude, all artists do that. All artists do that.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't. Yeah, some artists do that, but I don't like it when artists do that. They treat their fans like shit sometimes. Oh, I have fans; they're always gonna be there. So fuck these guys. It's fine. It's all good. We don't care. Everything's fine. It's like, bro, people took time off of work. They flew across to go, and yes, that's their choice. But the fact that you canceled the day up, and fine, the thing is, they canceled, but they didn't even say why. It was just like, I didn't like, it was just this very distasteful.
The fact that they randomly like beefing with fucking Paramore.
Yeah, I didn't. So their music's fine. I had no problem with the music, but I just did not. I know everyone's not perfect. A lot of the artists I like, a lot of the artists that I like have done shit like that too, probably. But it's like, that was like a recent thing.
So that's why.
And plus, yeah, I'm just like, and I don't know. I just.
I'm surprised you actually put music at number one because since you're like, I feel like since you don't dabble in a lot of music, I feel like that wouldn't be like a very important thing for you.
That I don't dabble in music?
Yeah, like dabble in like other type of genres other than like rock and stuff.
Kind of do. Like I listen to some rap and hip hop. I listen to like a lot of like it's corny, but I listen to all like vaporwave stuff, and then it's mostly like old rock or metal or stuff like that. Yeah.
So for my number one, like I said, it's gonna be people. You could have shitty music, you could have shitty alcohol, you could have a shitty place, but if you're with a good, great people, you just gonna turn it up, no, regardless or not.
That's a good number one. Yeah.
One good example is, I'm not gonna say whose birthday it was, but I think you know who it is. When we came over there, remember my cousin was there, my cousin Kevin. We were there, and then we were like gung ho about leaving.
Yeah, I remember that.
We were gung ho about leaving, and we were planning on leaving because it just wasn't like popping. But then I just strapped up and I said, "All right, if we're gonna stay here, we're gonna fucking like turn the hell up." And then we just had the fucking best night of our fucking lives at that fucking place. So
it's attitude's important.
It's people. Oh, that's another thing too. It might be attitude, but I mean, I feel like that comes with people. Though, yeah. But people are so important when it comes to parties because, I mean, if people like we just talked about, if people are just not having a really good time, it affects you. It affects you, and it kind of makes you like overthink too about whether or not like, oh, should I have invited everyone, or do you think like this is a waste of time? I don't know. It just makes you feel like a certain way when people are not having a good time at a party.
That's very true.
I always think about that too, and that's why I tell you like the type of people that knowing who to invite and stuff, because I'm the type of person like to know vibes, and like if I feel that someone doesn't like to party, then I would not invite them. Like I would not invite them at all. And
I think you should invite them. Just like
no,
just
dude.
for-
No, but you know though.
But you never
like,
know. Maybe they can open up and just.
No, I've had so many experiences though. Where you invite these people and then you think like they're gonna open up and then they
I
still don't
understand,
open
yeah.
up, man. But they will tell you those same people will tell you themselves that they're just not with it, and like
Yeah,
I don't know, you just know.
because if I'm not like how I am nowadays, because I work so much. It's I don't go out that much, and it's like I don't want to. Part of me doesn't want to go out because it's like I don't want to bring the crowd down. I don't want to bring the vibes down. So I get what you're saying.
It's that's to me that's very important. No matter what, you could even be sober. You could be even sober, and as long as you're with like a good amount of people, because me and Dorian and my other homies, we've always had good times. Like just us together, it would just be us. It wouldn't even be like a bunch of people. It would just be us, and we were able to have a good time.
Yeah, we don't need a lot of people.
And we would just make something.
It was just us three for a while.
Yeah, we would just make something out of nothing, And that's why to me, like always, people are as important. So that's why I'm very like close. That's why I'm very close to like all the people that are in my videos, like Jake, Raven, and Dorian, because obviously they're a good time. They're a good time. They make me feel good, and then like of course, like why wouldn't you want to be around people that don't make you feel good, right?
Yeah.
So that's my stance.
You killed it. You killed that.
That's my stance on the party. That's my stance on the party shit. I feel like we hit every point that should be, right? But the location one was a good one though. I like that one. Do you think we missed anything?
Nah.
I'm surprised I didn't put food. I really didn't put food.
I'm surprised. I just put it in there because I thought we were doing birthday party, so I put birthday cake.
I just
You can replace food with something else.
But
Location. Nah,
I'm trying to think. Like,
Bro,
what
how
else
many,
can we miss?
how many
Like,
parties have we done where like, oh, let's order a pizza, let's do this, and some people will leave a party early because they're hungry. So if you don't have
activities,
food,
itineraries. Do you think itineraries are important? I don't think itineraries are important.
no,
It depends. At some parties, itineraries are important.
it depends what kind of party you're doing.
Yeah.
But like the parties we do,
Nah, I don't think you need an itinerary for that.
no.
So as we are critiquing our party list right now, I feel like that's a good segue into one of my favorite segments, commenting on comments.
That was. What is this?
What?
What is this?
Wait, it's my hand. Shut up. Shut up. You know what? Fighting with Jake and Thomas. Just throw down the mics right now. We just fight. Me and Dorian we're just talking about that on the last podcast. It's like whether or not we should just drop all these things and just fight on camera.
Doing the slap thing.
I feel like that would get more views. We just slap each other. That would be funny. We just slap each other. We just fight on camera. I feel like people would want to see that shit. All right, you can go first if you have it put up.
All right, so this is from the choosing the best city in Los Angeles of all time.
We had some funny comments on that one.
This one was a little confusing, I felt like, because I think we were having disagreements about what cities were county and what cities were just city. And but that wasn't the point. It didn't matter if it was county or city. So some people were saying, oh, this and that. But
I knew we were gonna get comments on that though.
We probably could have done
We should have done LA County. I told you we should have done LA County.
But like North Hollywood, let's just say for example, city, and then Burbank is county. Did you know that?
What? Burbank is a county?
Burbank's county, and then North Hollywood is city, even though they're right next to each other. Hollywood City, Studio Cities. It's just that's what I'm saying.
Man, I feel like we did it.
Because there's cities from the city, and then there's cities from the county that are all. We should be able to include all.
People in LA know what we're talking about. Okay, that people in LA know that all cities here associate with LA, except for like if you're like that farther out.
I thought it was a good video too, but if people from that are not from LA or California in general, they don't really know. They probably didn't care about this video.
So what was the comment?
Oh yeah. Anyways, the comment was from Luis, I'm not sure. Transplants yapping got to be the worst form of media for real.
I chose that comment.
You chose that one too?
I didn't understand what that meant. I think what did they call it as?
That people that were not born here but live here now, and they don't know. They're just saying that. You know what? I would redo my list because I put Hollywood at 2. It's so nostalgic for me, but like people can see it. People
hate Hollywood.
Yeah, and I get it because I don't like going there. I literally only like. I used to like to go there when I was younger because like Amoeba and like all these stores. Melrose is great. But I've had so many good memories going to bars. It's just so much fun, and I can kind of understand why people thought that was like a little because it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like there are so many better cities than Hollywood. No offense,
There is a lot. That's why it's kind of surprising.
So I know, but I should have put it. But I don't regret putting it on my list. I probably would have put it honorable. But we're not transplants. We're not transplants. That's the thing. Like, but it's all good. I just thought it was funny though. The way that comment was phrased made me laugh.
What? The thing?
Yeah, read it because you put it right.
I thought they were calling us immigrants, low key. I thought that's what it meant. I was no. Dennis freaking defended us on one of the comments. I started laughing.
He texted me.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he's talking about Long Beach and shit. People were upset we didn't put Long Beach on there.
I'm good. I'm good with Long Beach. I've been to a lot. I've been to a lot of shit all over LA, and
you know they have a federal in Long Beach.
What?
The federal?
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, that's gonna close down too.
Sorry, continue.
So for my comment, this is from the recent one. Our best courage, the cowardly dog villain. This guy's from Sports Guy Diesel. I really like this comment. It says, "You guys can make a list about a show I never watched entertaining."
Oh, that's positive. I saw that one.
Sports Guy Diesel. Yes, I like that.
Cool.
That's actually a really cool comment.
Thank you.
Get.
We need these positive vibes.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Sometimes me and Jake just feel like, you know, we are falling off, but I don't know. I feel like if we were able to hit the people that are able to make these type of comments, then I feel like that should be like good enough for us, you know. So we really appreciate comments like these because it tells us that we're doing the right things, you know. Because I don't know about you, Jake, but sometimes I feel like, oh my god, I feel like we're just not doing like what we need to be taught. We're not talking about what we need to be talking about, you know?
Yeah, you do get a little. I don't really get like that as much, but it's your channel technically.
Yeah.
So it's like I understand why you're more invested. I mean, I'm invested in it too, but not as much as you because it's your channel. I understand.
It's just sometimes you just need to hear like what you're doing is kind of resonating with someone. I mean, it's still resonating. Like I said, dude, we're still getting, you know, views that people wish they had, you know? So I don't think I should be complaining more, but we always have this conversation every time. But
no, I don't think you should be complaining.
But
I'm thankful for all the people that watch the videos. I think it's great.
No, for sure.
If more come, great. But
no, it's the people that are here that are continuously watching us and saying like these type of comments. It always makes us feel good. So shout outs to this guy.
It's very important, and you know, feedback's important. And if we have to switch things up, sometimes we have to switch it up.
Yeah. Your second one?
Oh yeah. Let's see. My second one. This was on choosing the best NBA team of all time.
Which one?
People don't. Every time we try to do a sports video, it just doesn't.
It's not. I don't know why.
Okay, people don't want to watch us talk about sports. It's okay.
Yeah, we're still gonna talk about sports.
I'm always for the people, man. I'm always, you know me. I'm always defending the people. Sometimes I know you're a little. You get defensive a lot sometimes.
What are you talking about? What?
I'm just talking about like if I don't have a problem.
Like talking about posting?
Because I know sometimes you get annoyed sometimes when a video doesn't do that well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, bro, people just don't want to watch it. And you're like, no, fuck that, blah, blah,
yeah,
you know?
Because
you do, bro. It's okay. Like,
because fuck that shit, bro. They should, dude. if I want to talk about fucking NBA, then I want to talk about the
But
NBA.
don't expect when I start doing my thing, I'm gonna talk about certain things that people might not care about, and it's okay. And you have to work on it. Anyways, calling out Thomas right now. I'm with you guys, man. Slow grind from the choosing the NBA. Wait, let me rephrase this. From the choosing the NBA team. Ugh.
What? Who's the comment? What's the comment?
It's alcohol.
I'm kind of buzzed right now too.
So it's from the choosing the best NBA team of all time. Slow grind said the fact that no Big Three Heat team made this list is criminal.
Dude,
Also,
are you like choosing the same
bro,
comment?
let me finish the comment. Oh, you chose that?
Yeah, choosing all mine. I guess.
Let me reread it. The fact that no Big Three Heat team made this list is criminal. Also, that Lob City Clippers team, even though they didn't win, is arguably the best team to never win.
Shut the fuck up.
The Heat thing, I kind of
yes.
I kind of understand that. It's just
The Lob City one, that's underrated.
well, let me. The Lob City one, that's what?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
No, dude.
they were good teams, but
You can say one of the most entertaining teams.
one of the most what if teams. You can say
but
that.
best to never.
No one ever considered those
No,
Clippers like, whoa, that team could have got one. Like,
Dude, no.
no,
And same shit's happening with them now.
no, but the
They win
Heat.
the championship this year.
No, but the Heat one. The Heat one.
That's a good one. That team was good. That team was better than the Mavs team that you chose.
We should choose like we should do like a super team ones because I feel like there are so much better super teams now than there were when they first started. Because their super team now compared to some others that happened, they're not that great.
Yeah, but I will say that that's a good because a lot of people were saying that too, just in general.
Yeah,
team.
the
That was
2000.
LeBron 2012
That's prime, bro.
LeBron was absolutely insane.
I look at it as like it was just LeBron. It was just LeBron like at his peak, and then like you had the added benefit of like if whether or not Chris Bosh or Dwayne Wade was gonna pop off that night.
But they won 2 of 4. Lakers won 3 in a row. That Lakers team I chose, and then the Boston team. I know. They played against plumbers and shit. That's what everyone says. But they won fucking 11 championships. And then what was the other teams I chose? The Bulls and the Warriors. I mean, those like I'm not putting the Heat. The Heat could be 5 or 6 maybe on that.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. That's
At
a whole,
least 6.
that's a
I'd
whole
put them 6.
conversation. That's a whole conversation we could be fucking having for another
I
video.
will say if LeBron didn't have that meltdown against the Mavs, they would.
been up there.
Then they would for sure be.
They
up
would have been
there.
up there,
It's
yeah,
just
for
that.
sure.
That just. I don't know.
Well, since he took my comment, I guess that's it for the commenting on comments segment. But keep on commenting on our videos, guys. At Thomas.dejesus. Yeah, so we're gonna keep on going. But like Jake says, it gets to me a lot when we don't get a lot of views. But please watch. Segueing into our next segment that I really love a lot is we haven't done this in a while, which is I like asking you questions, uncomfy questions with Jake. And I have a couple for you here, my friend. And let's see. My first question for you is if your girlfriend's ex invites y'all to stay at a mansion for your birthday, would you go if it was just the 3 of you?
No. That's so weird. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. Well, I don't know about him. I don't know who that is. Like I don't even know who that would be. But no, that's fuck. What? That's a weird. Like, would you do that? Do you know the
There's
ex?
a lot of
Do you know the
factors.
ex?
There's a lot of
Do you know the
factors.
ex? Do you know the ex?
No, I don't know the ex. Well,
Well, then why
obviously
would
we're not gonna know the ex. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're never gonna know the ex because you're just never gonna have that relationship with the ex, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, some people know who the ex is and stuff with certain relationships. I didn't. Not with me personally, but like with other people.
Would you? That's a hard no for you.
No, yeah, of course. I'm like, what the fuck? No, it's weird. It's just weird. I'm not worried about her like doing something, but like, it's just a weird thing. Us 3?
Well, I'm looking at it in the sense of if the ex and them are like friends and stuff. If the ex and them are like friends and stuff and shit, and they just invite you just to be nice. Would you look at it as like, oh yeah, I'll go, or I don't know.
Look,
I-
I'm gonna we can like this is I don't know if you want to talk about this now, but for me personally, I don't know how people feel about this. I'm not saying you can't be cordial with that person or be friendly with that person or be somewhat of a friend. But I don't think exes can be like really good friends after.
I don't think so either.
I don't. That's my point.
Well,
so
you
why
can, you can, but it's
no,
always going to be
it's
inappropriate.
weird. It's weird.
It's always going to be inappropriate. It's always going to come off.
It's weird, but it's not even because like, oh, you're with someone else. Even if you're not, let's say you're both still single, but it's weird that past the relationship you guys had before. It's just a weird. It just doesn't work in my opinion. You think you can be friends with your ex, like good friends?
No, I'm
That's what I'm saying. So why are you saying then it can happen? I'm not saying it can't ever happen, but for me personally, I just think it's too weird. Maybe like
it's depending on the dude though. It's depending on the person, because if the person makes it like really weird and really obvious that they're just there to hang out with our
like
girl,
friends, like you hang out.
no.
This isn't that
think
70s show where like, oh, they're all still friends and blah blah. Like in real life, it's just for me, and it's just a weird thing. Like whether I'm single or not, like it's just. I mean, even and if you're with someone else, that might make it even weirder.
Not even for your birthday. What if it's like a really nice place? You know, you're not even considering that.
No,
Just like
I'm
no.
not. I don't give a shit about that. Fuck. Would you? You wouldn't, right?
If okay, it's depending on how I feel about the ex.
But that's so weird. Why would you do it? You just the three.
Yeah.
You would do it?
I feel like I'd say I would, and then I feel like if I was actually in that position, I probably fucking wouldn't.
Also, initially you would say yes.
Yeah, because if it's a really nice place, I would have been, oh, okay.
But you don't even know who the ex is.
But if at the point she hasn't really like talked about him or like not made me feel like he's trying to do something, and she made me comfortable with the fact that he's just not trying to do anything, I feel like I would give it a chance. But
this guy right here, I don't know, dude. I like the honesty, but that's me.
That's
a little questionable right there.
That's me just not being that insecure. That's just me not being that insecure about.
There's a difference between being
what
not insecure and just
I just
like
really
have it like looking at the situation and just realizing
it's weird
that the situation it's
weird.
not about being insecure. It's not. That's not what it's about.
But
it's always going to lead up to that, though. No, that's weird because it's the three of us and it's my girlfriend's ex. You think that's me being insecure? Just the three of us? You think that's being insecure?
It's always gonna come off as insecure though, because it's gonna be like, oh, like what? Why can't like you just be mature about this? You know, they're gonna bring that up with you.
Particular, I'm not saying. Let's say there's a party going on, and then let's say you get invited to a party. It's not from the ex; it's just from someone else. But then the girlfriend tells you, oh, or whatever the person says, the ex is gonna be there. That's different. Then you don't want to go. Fine, that's different. If you're like, no, I don't want us to go because he's gonna, that's a little weird, right? But the fact that your ex is inviting just you two, so it's just the three of you to spend the night at a mansion is just weird. And I'm not even thinking anything would happen, right? He could be the coolest guy.
Yeah.
But it's just a weird. It's just weird.
It's
not
weird.
about.
No, I get
this is not about insecurity. This is about it being a weird thing.
Oh, I get you though. But
did I persuade you, or are you still?
No, but I'm telling you, no matter what, like you thinking that it's weird, you just thinking that it's just weird. Like I get what you're saying with that one, but I feel like no matter what within that space, it's always gonna come off as like, oh, you're just very insecure. You think like something's gonna happen and stuff.
No,
like,
it's literally weird. It's literally weird. It's just a weird thing, dude. I think you are gonna be the minority in this. If the people that watch this video are gonna disagree with you, and they're gonna agree with me that that's just a weird scenario. I'm sorry.
I probably like I told you. I probably
no, I'm not sorry.
would
Actually.
be.
No, it is what it is. Actually,
I probably would be in that position too of like, oh, this is kind of weird. But
what would she say?
What?
Your girlfriend? If you told her that?
What?
Like that question, same thing. Would she say it's weird, or would she be like, oh, it's not. It's yeah. Like, what would she say?
I don't really know, because I don't want to bring her. I don't want to bring like what she would say into this, but
Oh no, you don't have to say. Okay,
Yeah.
you're right. I respect that.
yeah, I don't want to bring which I don't want to talk for her, but I just like I'm just saying that as someone that's been in a relationship for like 6 years, that's just like my answer of that's just like always my answer of just trying to assess the situation more so than try to play on my emotion.
But do you feel I like that you're not insecure. Like I know you're not.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think that you feel like you have to be okay with those type of situations?
I
Like,
feel
do you feel like
I feel you do no matter what because I
But
feel
why?
like-
What's wrong with saying no? That is weird. I'm not being insecure. I'm just saying that's a weird thing. What's wrong with that?
what
What's
saying,
what's
like-
wrong with that? Yeah, because you
because
just
I do you do want to say like this like no fuck no like this is uncomfortable, but then I feel like a lot of relationships you'll have that argument of like why are you being weird like nothing's gonna happen and then you're just gonna be like oh my god
do
I
you
don't
know
want this
this person?
conversation.
Do you know this person?
Hypothetically, I mean we're talking.
So it's like if you don't even know this person,
That's
why
what I'm
would
saying.
you
Like,
but
if,
like,
you,
why
if you
would-
don't know
that's
them,
what
like,
I'm
why are
saying.
you gonna get
But-
triggered about that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's your girlfriend's ex inviting just you two,
Mhm.
so to make it the three of you. I have to repeat myself. That's a weird thing. It's weird.
yeah, it's weird. It is.
It's
weird.
a weird thing.
But what if like something like doesn't happen? You know, that's another.
What? What do you mean?
Like, what if something like, well, what if you have a good time? You know, like it's.
I wouldn't have a good, but a mansion with the three of us, it's just a weird thing.
I can see. I mean, like I said, I can see your answer with all that shit.
No, just in general. It's like, what? They have to, okay, so they have to be really close, obviously.
Yeah, they're still gonna be close. I mean, I feel like there are situations though where people are still always gonna be connected to
Well,
their
look,
ex and stuff.
I said that I think it's kind of hard for an ex to be friends with your, for exes to be close friends.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be really close to invite them over to a mansion, just you guys. So me personally, I think that's a hard thing to do. If my girlfriend hung out with her ex all the time and they were like best friends, if you want to call me insecure, I just think that's kind of like
It's not-
This is just a
it's
weird.
not- it's
a
not
weird thing,
insecure.
bro. Like,
It's not insecure. I understand
Well, what is
though.
it then?
I understand though when what you're saying though, like you're not saying that it's insecure and stuff, but I mean to normal people, they're just gonna be like, oh, you're insecure and all that stuff. But I get what you're saying. Like it's just weird. It's gonna be weird.
no, most people would agree with me on that.
What
Well, this is the scenario I said. Like, let's say my ex's or my girlfriend hangs out with their ex all the time. They're like best friends. I just would be like, it's just weird. Like, I'm not gonna tell you guys not to be friends, but it's like you guys used to, you guys were intimate together. You guys were together for a certain amount of time. You guys were best friends. That it's just, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if the relationship ended fine, it didn't end like no hard feelings, but I just think it's a weird thing. Like, if you want to be friends with a person, great, but I just think it's weird.
So if they were never weird, if the guy was never weird and he was like cool and all that stuff, and like you knew this and he was never giving off that vibe, would your opinion change on that or no? You just still think that would be weird?
if I knew him personally,
Yeah, if you just knew him personally and like
no, I still wouldn't. I still would be like, I'm good.
yeah.
Why would I'm just trying? Okay,
I'm in
why?
the same boat as you.
Wait,
though.
wait. Just last thing I'll say about it is like I'm thinking, why is that person doing that?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Because I'm not worried about. I trust my girlfriend. She's not gonna try to do anything with him, right? Let's say because they're not. But all of a sudden, this ex out of nowhere, I guess they're friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I obviously trust her, I guess. But what is he? Why is he doing it?
Yeah.
So that's my point of it. I just think it's a weird question. It's a weird thing. I wouldn't do it. Maybe you would. So you would. You would consider it.
I would consider it, but then I feel like I would get weird. I feel like I would get weird, like vibes from it, from the jump, and then it just wouldn't happen.
I wouldn't even consider it. I would just be like, what? I'd be like, dude, what is this? That's the weirdest thing.
Is it immature? Is it immature though for you to tell your current girl or guy to not have these relationships, to not have a close relationship with their ex? Is it like, do you think that's an immature thing?
If it was already, I don't think it's immature, but if that was already going on and you get into this relationship with this person, you got into that yourself, right? But let's say you're dating and all of a sudden they start being friends again. I think that person has the right to be like, hey, you know what? I feel uncomfortable.
I feel so too. All right, so that was the asking uncomfortable questions with Jake, and I felt like we just went off. I had more questions, but then I felt like that question alone was just good enough for us to just go.
Like a different subject for another time.
Yeah. But thank you guys again for watching another episode. I appreciate y'all for the people that do watch this like during my birthday. So it's gonna be an amazing year of growth, an amazing year of finding new things that I enjoy and succeeding within this channel. So cheers to 27, huh?
Cheers.
Anything you wanna say to me before we sig out?
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Wouldn't want to spend it with anybody else.
Oh,
Except for Dorian and Raven. If they're gone, then I would spend it with you. I'm just kidding, man.
Now people see how what this relationship's about.
But shouts to all my homies for the 10th episode. We're killing it right now. No matter what the numbers are, fuck that shit. But I'm so grateful for the stuff that we've been able to do for these past couple of weeks. So
Thank you guys for watching.
yeah, always. All right, y'all. Bye bye. That's not bad.
Thanks, Chance.
Raven's vomiting in the back. She's like, ooh. Ah. Yeah, drinking. Oh man, don't drink.